Top 10 celebrities exposed for getting rid of their BBLs. Number 10, Kim Kardashian. After photos of Kim and Khloe with their backsides looking noticeably smaller began to circulate, theories began to swirl that they may have reversed their BBLs, procedures that they have never actually stated they had. As a result, there has been talk of the end of the BBL era on Twitter for months. On TikTok, there's been wild hypotheses about Kim's butt decrease and her new body, the one she fairly dangerously uncovered in that Marilyn Monroe Met Gala dress. Since Kardashian reverse BBL is a breakout term on Google, this indicates that demand for searches has increased by more than 5,000% in the past year. That's all the people looking for evidence that a slimmer figure is cool once more. As many have legitimately brought up, this new enemy of BBL wave feels like not at all subtle bigotry. After all, the Kardashians, who have long been criticized for exploiting Black culture and aesthetics, contributed to the BBL's rise to prominence and rapid growth over the past decade, along with a lot of other well-known people and influencers. The aesthetic shift away from Black and brown women's most common natural body shape now feels just as offensive as the shift toward it did. As one Twitter client put it, the entire talk feels a piece as we're finished taking advantage of and promoting individuals of color's bodies. Bye! Wow. What do you guys think about that? On to number 9, Black Chyna. As of late, Black Chyna, who has since recovered her original name, Angela White, uncovered that she was getting her facial fillers broke up. She also had breast reduction surgery and had silicone injections removed from her butt. She shared photos of both of them on Instagram, writing, "I just want all the ladies out there to know, don't get shots with silicone. You can get sick, pass away, have problems, and do all kinds of crazy things. Enough is enough." She elaborated back to the baseline. "Honestly, I'm just tired of the look and it's just not flattering. It's not what I look like and it totally changed my face." On to number 8, Courtney Coxx. Courtney revealed in 2017 that she dissolved her facial fillers in response to media and family scrutiny. She told New Beauty, "The next thing you know, you're layered and layered and layered because it happens gradually until you realize, oh shit, this doesn't look right. You have no idea. Additionally, it's worse in photographs than in person." One friend of mine said, "Whoa, no more." I remarked, "I have not done anything in 6 months." Because I didn't realize. She recently spoke with the Sunday Times explaining that she regrets the decision she made to get fillers because she was chasing her youth from years ago. "At one point you might have thought, oh, I'm changing, I look older," she continued, "and I tried to chase that youthfulness for years and I didn't realize that." Courtney Coxx has spoken a few times about regretting getting some cosmetic work done, and we don't want to be reminded of the harsh realities of the beauty industry, but it's a reminder that sometimes it's best to leave things alone. We'd love to see her rock her naturally beautiful face and love herself just as she is. The world needs more of that kind of confidence. And it's clear that Courtney Coxx is a role model for many, teaching us how to appreciate ourselves and take risks when it comes to fashion. Let's all take a few more cues from this Hollywood legend. Grab your favorite jeans and have some fun with your look. You deserve it. At the end of the day, no matter what decisions Courtney has made in the past, there's one lesson we can learn from her. Love yourself and embrace who you are. That kind of confidence is something we could all use more of. Number 7, Kylie Jenner. After a fan made the observation that she looked like the old Kylie once more, Kylie Jenner made the decision to dissolve her lip filler on Instagram in 2018. On a 2015 episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, she finally admitted that she had received filler after lying for months about using lip liner to enlarge her lips. Then, in her spin-off series, Life with Kylie, she explained why she started out with filler. In her own words, "One of my first kisses was interrupted by a man who commented, 'I didn't think you would be a good kisser because you have such small lips, but I really struggled with that.'" Number 6, Chrissy Teigen. In 2020, Chrissy Teigen shared via Instagram that she was getting rid of her breast implants. "They've been great to me for many years, but I'm just over it," she said in her caption. "I'd like to be able to zip up a dress in my size and lay on my belly with pure comfort. No biggie. So don't worry about me. All good. I still have boobs, they'll just be pure fat, which is all a tit is in the first place. A dumb, miraculous bag of fat." Well said, Chrissy. On to number 5, Anna Faris. Years ago, Anna decided to get lip injections in her upper lip, and she said, "I noticed a small difference, but no one else ever said anything. I kept wondering if anybody else even noticed." Eventually, she shared that she had to wean herself off of the injections because a friend of hers mentioned that her lips were getting too big. Anna has also been vocal about her breast enhancement, which she feels extremely positive about, but said that lip fillers were definitely not the right choice for her. On to number 4, Mae Hague. Molly Mae revealed that she removed the filler from her lips, which she first got when she was 17, and the composite bonding on her teeth. I was doing a club appearance and took a selfie, she said. I remember staring at it and thinking, I don't know what I've done to my face. I went from looking like a teenager to someone on Botched. I never thought of myself as insecure, but I must have been to do that. She also added, we need to stop normalizing filler with things like Kylie Jenner surgery packages. I was 17 when I first got my lips done, and it scares me to think that if I have a daughter in 10 years time, what it might be like for her. I sometimes forget how young my followers are too. I'm often surprised by the fact that some of the girls in my DMs even have a phone. On to number 3, Heidi Montag. Over a decade ago, Montag made headlines for undergoing 10 cosmetic procedures in one day. And just a few years later, she underwent another surgery to remove her size F breast implants. I was in way over my head with the surgery, she told People. I had no idea what I was getting into or that it was a lifelong commitment. It was very challenging, both physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, and on my husband and on our lives. They were so heavy they were falling through my skin, she said. It was just too heavy for my body and I was in pain and uncomfortable all the time. I thought, what do I need this big of breasts for? Years later, she opened up about just how intense the recovery process was for all those procedures. I died for a minute. With that much surgery, I had to have 24-hour nurse care and my husband Spencer didn't want to leave my side. My security guards called Spencer and told him Heidi's heart stopped, she's not gonna make it, and I easily could have. Cutting yourself up isn't something I'd recommend. I don't regret a lot of my enhancement, but plastic surgery isn't something that should be glorified. Take it seriously. On to number 2, Crystal Hefner. Crystal removed her breast implants because they were slowly poisoning her. In a Facebook post, she said that after she was diagnosed with toxic mold and Lyme disease, several people reached out to her explaining that her symptoms were very similar to that of breast implant illness. My implants took 8 years to make me this sick, so I know it'll take time to feel better, she added. I'll also have other illnesses to address, but with the toxic bags removed, my immune system can focus on when it needs to. Last year, she shared a post on her Instagram story saying, I removed everything fake from my body and deleted all my old photos. I am more authentic and vulnerable and feel that I belong more to myself. I am mine. On to number 1, Yolanda Hadid. In 2019, Yolanda said that she was finally living free of breast implants, fillers, Botox, extensions, and all the bullshit she thought she needed in order to keep up with what society conditioned her to believe what a sexy woman should look like. In the past, she opened up about how she stopped getting Botox injections and dermal fillers because of her Lyme disease diagnosis. During an episode of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, she had her breast implants removed after learning there was silicone free floating in her body. Your health is your wealth, so please make educated decisions. Research the partial information you're given by our broken system before adding anything foreign in your body, she added. Well, that is all for today. I hope we all understand how self-confidence comes from within and no amount of surgery can achieve that. And it also is not really good for your health. But anyway, that is all for today. Let me know what your thoughts are on these enhancements and reversal of these surgeries. But I'll catch you next time on The Rich Life.